Hello and welcome back to HydroKraft. I have just recently hit 100 subscribers, which means that I'm going to do a Q&A during this episode. I've asked for some questions via my Twitter and on Planet Minecraft, and a couple of people have responded. I didn't expect a major following. I mean, there's only 100 of you. So I'd just like to first thank ONG, SparkleCare, Ripostia and Handsome for asking some questions. I'm not going to say who asked what. And whilst I answer these questions, I'm just going to continue working on this tunnel. And hopefully we'll have a fun episode. Okay, so first question, I'm good. Nope. Oh, that's already gone so wrong. Gosh darn it. Okay, well that went swimmingly. Oh, they got this working again. Me. Oh, I'm just going to do some questions whilst working on tunnel. Also my mouse. Let's stop working. Right. So this is a question I got asked a couple of times, which is what my texture pack is. Currently I'm using dokucraft Dark. It's only for 1.15 at the moment, though I'm using it at 1.16.2, so there's some graphical errors. But hopefully that will all be sorted in the new update of dokucraft when that comes out pretty soon. Do I just jump down? Of course there is. Of course there is. Just gonna disconnect like the brave child I am because my mouse keeps not working. And give that a couple of minutes to horribly despawn. Okay, so yeah, so that's a question that got asked a couple of times. The other question that's quite popular is, do I have any pets? I don't. We do have a fish pond, which does have a fish in it, but it's not really my pet. It's the family pet, but we don't have any. We did originally have... We had a rabbit. We've had fish mainly, because they're quite easy to look at. Our rabbit didn't last very long because of the next door neighbour's cat. But we called it Splodge. That was my older sister's rabbit. But yeah, the fish we had in the pond, I did name one Cyanide to go with my younger sister naming one Arsenic, because the panic when you meant to tell someone you've got arsenic or cyanide in the pond works well. Okay. Despawn trick works so well when you're going against mobs. Ah, this mouse does not click wherever I want it to. And sure, I've just wasted some stone brick doing that. I wasn't going to faff around much further than I had to. Okay, so that's those questions solved. Do I have any pets? Favourite animal? That follows on quite well. I don't particularly have a favourite animal. Not because I don't like animals, it's just I can never really choose one. I find it very difficult to choose my favourite anything apart from favourite colour, but even though that's technically two different colours. Say I quite like cats, but they're pretty default. Liked having the rabbit. The fish were entertaining enough. Do like birds, like different types of birds of prey. So peregrine falcons, barn owls and stuff like that. I really do enjoy birds. But I wouldn't say they're my favourite animal. I don't particularly have a favourite animal. I could just keep listing animals I like, but would be here till next year. So, sorry, I don't really have a favourite animal. Go from favourite animal to favourite movie. Once again, I'm not really one. Usually I have a favourite movie for a while, like, for a long while, this is not... Oh, okay, it's all done. I was to say, I'm not getting any cobblestone for that. Be the data pack. Anyway, yeah, I tend to have, like, a favourite movie for a while. So, after I watched Rise of the Guardians, back when that came out, it was probably my favourite movie, because I watched it just about every day for a week. But I don't particularly have a favourite movie now. So I haven't really watched anything. I have actually really enjoyed watching the DC animated movies, which aren't as childish as they sound. So that is, I suppose, something. The Constantine movie is good. Apocalypse War is good. But yeah, I don't... At this moment, I haven't seen anything new enough to be my favourite. So, these answers, kind of disappointing. But they will do. Let's see, what else do we have? What made me want to start YouTube? Well, nothing really made me want to start. I had some time to kill and thought, well... Because when I originally started, I was just doing mod reviews for Stardew Valley. Which I keep going, I should really go back and do some more. At the same time, no. The reason I started was like, there's tons of mods out there and I had no idea what they all did. And you don't always want to download a mod and be like, oh cool, so how on earth do I use this? So I thought, well, if I go on and then read all the, read anything anyone's put up about it, and just sort of condense it into a 10-minute video or so, which most people could skim through for 3 minutes and then just decide from there, going, oh yeah, okay, this is a mod I want, or this isn't a mod I want, or oh, that's how you get that, which was the original intention, and it worked out well. I got quite a bit of following base from it, but I'd say half my subscribers actually came from doing those videos. But I say I lost interest in making them due to it wasn't so much they were difficult, it was more, oh, I need to find some mods, I need about 3 this week. Okay, let's see, what has people dated recently? Okay, this one mod pack that actually just basically a texture pack, or which you can't do a full review on those. Or alternatively, oh look, this one mod that looks really amazing, but you need to install these 15 other points to get it to work. And in my opinion, when it came to Stardew Valley, there were 4 main dependencies you needed for just about every mod. So you had those installed anyway. And if it was only asking for another dependency, I'd be like, okay, cool, yeah, sure, I'll download it. Because that's only 2 downloads. But if it's going, oh, you need these 15 other mods, it was a bit... I can't be bothered to do that just for a review. So, unless you're seriously wanting to use it, yeah, they weren't going to be for you. That's why I started, and I obviously just moved on to Minecraft because I really enjoy playing Minecraft. It's something I can do to kill a little bit of time. Obviously I do my Rusty Heart videos on the occasion because I really enjoy Rusty Hearts. I just had a big update and I haven't done a video, so maybe I'll consider doing another one of them pretty soon. Okay, let's move on to another question of what's my favourite soda? Well, I don't really have a favourite soda. I quite like Dandelion and Burdock. We'll default to that if that's available, but I do like ginger beer. I'm more of an alcohol person, to be fair. If I'm going out to have a drink, I will have alcohol rather than soda, just because if I'm gonna drink something that's bad for my teeth, I might as well drink something bad for my stomach as well. I think Dandelion Burdock's probably my preferred drink, though there's nothing wrong with just lemonade or just whatever else people drink nowadays. I dislike Coca-Cola though. I have a burning hatred for that and sort of Pepsi because they taste the same. I don't care what anyone else says, they taste the same. I imagine Dr. Pepper tastes the same as well, but I've not drank that. So I can't judge that. They're just slightly sweeter or slightly less sweet. But they effectively are the exact same product. Change my mind. But yeah, so I actually have a least liked. And I have actually drank it. I'm not one of these haters that hate on it just because of what it is or who makes it. I've actually drank it. I don't think much of it. Okay, what else? What's my favourite? No, not my favourite. Well, yeah, my favourite genre of music. If you look at my iPod, which is the only Apple product I own, just throwing it out there, and look at my music selection, I have ranging from classical to country to metal to I suppose J-pop technically, even though they are just anime tracks. To random game tracks to I don't have a favourite genre, I have things I like. When it comes to music, like a lot of people have a favourite genre or favourite band. I don't have that. I have songs. I don't have a favourite song, but I like songs more than like albums or genres. Which it always feels like going, oh, you should play some of my music. You don't want me to play my music. God knows what we'll be listening to. It could be. It might not even be in English. So I'm one of those kooky people who just have, oh, don't do that, mouse. I don't want to go down there again. Who have a bit of everything on their music choices. Mainly because, like, if I'm working on something, I don't want to be listening to lyrics, so I tend to put either on anime backing tracks or classical music. But if I'm just chilling, if I'm playing some games and I played them before, so I just want something else in the background rather than the game, yeah, sure have. From probably some Pink Floyd. Me rapidly trying to remember what other bands I listen to. Ailstorm, War of the Worlds, that type of thing. Ew, literally anything. Or even some Disney musicals. Though I'm not a big fan of musicals. But yeah, I hope that sort of sorts that out. Okay. How old was I when I started playing games? Well, video games, I imagine that is. I shortened these answers to write them down so I had the more questions. So I assume that's me just shortening down. Well, I was youngish, because we had we still do, we have this old Toshiba laptop, which is just like a grey brick. And it had Doom. I keep referring it to as Doom Classic, but I think it's like Doom 98 or something. So it's not the first Doom, but it's one of the old ones. And Go Away Spider. And it had other games like After Dark games, which is just basically like an arcade type game. We had a lot of educational games. I think that was like the unspoken agreement between my parents. Dad could introduce us to games like Half-Life and Doom, but we still had to play educational games. So like Carmen San Diego, maths games, and that we had them as CDs, and they were great. Early learning center. So it really depends what you class as a video game. But I suppose the age I'd be, well, it doesn't help Doom 98 because I was born in 98, so since the day I was born. But it's probably more likely sort of like somewhere 7 and up probably started playing video games. Okay. But yeah. It really depends. Like when it comes to the really violent stuff I started playing, like Tetris, that wouldn't be until I got my own computer. That we got our own computers pretty early on. I was still in primary school when I had my own personal computer. Or whatever alternative the Americans call it. First grade? No. Well, I can't remember how old I was directly, but I imagine I was probably around 10. When I learnt that socializing indoors on a computer was so much better than going outdoors to play. Also, when you had games like websites like Miniclip, I had every game I'd ever want to play. And also Adventure Quest and Dragon Fable. They were quite big parts of my childhood. Still go on them on the occasion just to see if they're still alive. Now, if I remember, this is going to get a bit interesting because that's into a cave. But yeah. First game I ever played. Oh well, I kind of answered that. It was probably Doom. In fact, I think it probably was Doom. That was the first game I ever played. Or it could be Blast Fruit. It'll either be Doom or one of the arcadey type games we had on the laptop. Because we started playing those all around the same time. Doom, I can still remember all your cheats. Okay, let's see, what questions have we got left? I really should have been ticking these off so I didn't get lost. Okay, done that one. I haven't done that one. I missed favourite movie, oh my. My favourite movie, no I did do my favourite movie, because I didn't have one. What was it? Favourite animal, so you pick say genre, movie, text back. Okay, which game would I like to play? Okay, well, excuse me. There's a lot of games I'd like to play. Hello, spider. But I can't play. Due to I don't have the best laptop, or I don't have the money at the moment. Oh no. But I'm really looking forward to to seeing the new Suicide Squad game and Arkham Knights, I think it's called. I've actually just recently got my hands on the other of the Arkham games. Like, I want to try and be able to play them, but at the moment, because they're older games, it's slightly more difficult to get to work on newer laptops. Anyone who's tried will know the feeling. So that's what I think games I'm looking forward to. I won't really play them. I did want to play Fallout 76 when that was coming about, because I kind of like the idea of a multiplayer thing. But at the same time, for me, it would have to be a semi-private multiplayer server, because the second people start dicking around, I get a bit annoyed. I get it, it's the point of the game, but some of us just want to play with the multiplayer option with friends and stuff, and we don't have to deal with some dude finding some keys and nuking your base. Also, I'm definitely afraid of the ghouls and stuff in Fallout. So it probably wouldn't work well for me. But didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I've got a couple on the list. Trying to think of what Switch games I was interested in playing, so I knew there was some. I want to replay Breath of the Wild on my Switch. I want Bayonetta 3 to come out already, since that was meant to come out a couple of years back, and I brought the first 2 Bayonetta games thinking, well, I'll just buy the third one when it comes out, for it to never come out. But yeah, I've got a small list going. It will surely expand as I get the ability to play more high-spec games. At the moment, I'm pretty happy with the ones I've got. And I think that's it for all the questions. So I thought I'd just answer a couple more questions that nobody has asked, whilst I finish up this and try not to die horribly. Which is, those who have been watching me for a while will know that I'm 22. So I complain about being old a lot. I'm from England, which I hope you can guess from my accents. And if you've been watching this Skybox Evo series that me and my sister was running for a bit until she had to go back to work, and free time for her is a weird word. I'm called Caitlin, so I'm sorry. Thank you, guy outside who's playing really loud music. So for those who are trying to work out what my surname was, starting with C, it's my first name. And yeah. Though I won't be giving you my mother's maiden name or the last 3 digits of my credit card, if that's okay. Just stick with my actual name and date of birth. I'm not even going to give you that. You can guess. I've mentioned that one a couple of times as well. I mean, I did do that whole birthday thing. But yeah, that's it for the questions. I think I'm just going to quickly run to spawn, because last time I wanted to show you the billboards, but it didn't appear to be working. So for those of you who haven't been watching and have only been listening, it's probably time to just quickly flick up back to me, and whilst I go have a look to see what's it all about. Just wait for the clock to rise, so it's daytime. There we go. Did I not have a sword on me? Oh, I did. Maybe I didn't. I think I might find some lily pads to walk across. Okay. Oh, we lost the door. Anyway, so got the board. I swear that changes for everyone. It just doesn't say my name. It'd be kind of amusing if it did. There we go. Just our basic rules. Some of the guys must find that one hard. Oh, my door's been left open, that's rude. And here are the current members. There we go. Our moderators, our admins, and me. Someone's been looking around near my tower again. Just worried about that door being left open. Hey sheep, hey cows. Oh, Someone probably run and run out, forgot. That's fine. These trees just look weird. But yeah, I think that's about it. I will find out about that soon, don't worry. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this answers some of your most burning questions. If you ever have any more questions you want answering, just ask, and I'll answer them during a video, or just the question in the comments directly. It really depends what the question is. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like if you like, comment, if you want, subscribe if you can. Tell me I'm awesome if you think I'm awesome. Tell me I'm terrible if you think I'm terrible. This is Miss C signing off. Goodbye.